can't quit you either, Nos. Don't you worry, buddy. It's okay. We can be broke back together, I guess. No,
Yeah,
no. I think that was too
that's
much. A little too much.
well, man. You
No.
you can be his Alana to his Sadai.
Oh God, that was so bad. So bad. Like what the? So right, like so we just had a cool, nice 2 hour chat on White Cloaks. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Most of you guys probably have. That's more for the replay if anybody watches this on the replay. But my camera's of course now all blurry for some reason because that's what we do, right? Uh, the fake out sex scene. What was that about? Like
Oh, we're
I
gonna
know
jump
like
into that one.
we jumped right onto Alana because anything with Alana is garbage.
Whoa, phrasing.
What does that
I'm
mean?
not jumping right onto Alana.
Oh yeah, well I mean they are they love it.
Oh man.
I'm not
Well,
taking off my shirt for you, Nos. That's gonna
so
be
yeah.
$10.
So if we're
That's
jumping
right.
right to that specific event, I
We'll get a little more organized, but Alana came up, so we might as well talk about it
right. So how in the fuck it like
already. We're
so
two
so
minutes in.
it's
No, it's okay.
going yeah, it's going on the all the moaning and the giggling and the ha ha ha's and I'm like, "Oh, great. Here we go again." And then he goes to leave and then there's Maxim. Like he's not going to sit there and poke a dude in the back, or miss an opportunity to do that. And I'm sitting there immediately thinking, how the fuck is Land got not going to know
Yeah,
that they're not in the tent?
they knew it as
Is
hell apparently.
right. It's just
What's up,
unreal.
Kofa? How you doing? What's up, Gamfly? Thanks for
One
stopping
Piece.
in. Now, this is just sort of impromptu. I feel like we had, we went for a while but it felt like we both had a little bit more to say before we went to making videos later about it. But Peripheral was way better. I know you're being funny, but it was like,
Right.
oof.
I only lasted, I think, 3 episodes of that show before I turned it off because I wasn't doing reviews on it. And I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah.
This is a whole
Well,
different
I mean,
story.
this is like forced watching. Like, it's
I know.
there are some
I feel
things in here that are
I feel
just
like the
like.
guy in Clockwork Orange with the
I mean, I like some of this under harsher scrutiny is gonna just like it's like we were talking about with Alex and stuff. It's like I guess I could see why and where people would or why it could be said that it's the best of the bunch. I get that, but it just
uh,
the problem I had with it was the good part that was in it just makes me so mad that they just don't get that's what the show should be.
no. That's my that I'm actually with you in that argument because it's you sit there and you have all of these things pop in that you're like, okay, that's book familiar. That's book familiar. And that's all that I'm going to give these people is it's book familiar. It's not book accurate. And so you're going to sit there and put all these little things in there with no actual payoff to affirm the source material at all. So that stuff gets all put in there and then they yank the carpet out each time that you think that they could take the next step and actually fulfill the promise. And so that's why the last episode's still the best one of the season, even though it still sucks and still one of the worst episodes of the season.
Gadfly says, remember that Lan is so oblivious and incompetent that he needs advice on how to track his own Aes Sedai. So, of course, he's not going to notice people's presence or
See,
absence. Yeah.
that's
I
why
mean,
we have Gadfly. Gadfly is just
well,
astute as all get out.
I mean, he can't find Moraine. He can't find Suan. He's got needs. It's like, what do you do good? You got your butt kicked by Fades. You let Moraine get stabbed. I mean, you have a tell. You got tracked by like what is it what is Lan's function that makes him a good warder?
Yeah.
Because I don't. He's just I don't know. It's not Lan in the
Well,
show.
he
That's
is excellent at taking Moraine her Moron her dinner.
Oh, that's true. He is an excellent butler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the best,
Mm-hmm.
the best butler I've ever seen. And I don't know that there was any surprise that we opened with this gaggle of girls, right? Like,
Did we open with them?
was that it, or did I miss it?
No,
Hold
it
on, I'm
it,
trying
it
to see.
opened with the getting dragged into the dungeon.
Oh, maybe I'm still at the. Oh, I was
Oh,
still.
you're in the recap.
I'm in the recap. You're right. Skip recap. I can see the button. Skip recap. Yeah, there you go. Let's see Nynaeve sneak up and put a knife to his throat, right? Yeah, so everybody can
Mm-hmm.
sneak up on land. Shadow spawn, you know, cats, dogs. He's a good bathing companion. That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that. Like he is
Yep.
truly he washes those toesies really well. Like he is a toe guy. So yeah, okay, so yeah, so we start with this junk, right? So let me get to it. Like it really took immediately. I'm sorry, and like I am a detail guy. You guys know me by now. It took me completely out of the episode when she is dragging her with this chain, and she is holding her throat like she's choking. The thing is
Mm-hmm.
back here. It's
Mm-hmm.
attached to her back.
Right.
She shouldn't be choking.
Yeah.
Yes, and James,
Shows
you're
what you know.
absolutely right. The CGI was horrifying. Like I swear at one point the
Mm-hmm.
freaking thing floated off of her chest.
It was so bad. Absolutely awful.
When did she get a ball gag? Who knows? It's like probably next episode because she's now submitted.
It would be
Ugh,
nice. Uh, yeah, this is.
he's fought in episode one, season one. Since then we've established his emotional maturity. Yeah, sure. If you say so.
Man, he's had to battle the urge to not pinch his nipples every episode.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Other people might be fine with it. I don't like how they've portrayed the Adom Suldom Damane relationship. Like she should just be giving her pain. It shouldn't have to be she thinks about something and it makes like if Egwene was smart, she'd learn how to compartmentalize and be like I think somebody said it in the other stream. Oh, that picture's an egg. Or oh, the picture's a pillow and we're gonna have a playtime and I'm gonna smack her in the face with it, right? Like I don't know. It's one of those, but even besides
Yeah,
that, like them being connected, all the Sulam has to do is think and make and give her pins and needles and stab her and you know
right.
she can inflict pain in any fashion she wants at any time by just thinking it.
Yeah,
It
and
doesn't have to, and I guess this is the training her stuff, but it's just like get the water, no pain. Get the water, no pain. I don't need you to move. Get the water, or I'm just going to make you throw up and retch over and over and over again until you get the water.
yeah, there was an inordinate amount of puking in this episode.
It was just too long. Like, and this is why I said this is a trap. This scene is a trap
Mm-hmm.
because it's gonna be, oh, is book accurate? Da, 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 da. It's like, well, great, you picked. Not only is the acting failed it, it was too long and it was boring.
Yeah.
And
Well, and
Wayne should be smarter than to hit something repeatedly and hurt herself. Sorry, go ahead.
that's exactly the point. The minute that she got the collar on, and the minute she figured out in the books that this thing was, she had to fight an urge to cause, you know, uh, issue with her Suldam. She was busy do, doing everything, like trying to do the most minor trickle into the collar to try and sit there and find a disconnect.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't a dummy with all of this stuff, and then but she, so she kept her mental capabilities going while at the same time submitting outwardly to the Soldan.
Yeah, right, exactly. What Max wants to know is because I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I'm having a tough time picking out a winner. Which is the best episode? So you think five was?
Yep.
Five. I'm trying to remember what happened in each of these episodes because they're all blurring together. So episode
I'm
one was
I'm just going by memory.
I,
I'm saying I said 5 was best. I'm going to stick with it.
because like if I could get over the fact that I'm so pissed at what they gave us that good little bit, and then this would probably be it. But it makes me so mad.
Mm-hmm.
Four. What are we doing? Four. Four was flippy kicks. Flippy kicks. No, five was flippy kicks. Flippy kick
5 was
episode. Just because I laughed so hard, I think. So probably episode five was my favorite so far.
wasn't was 4 the trial? No, that was 3.
Three was the trial. Four was. I mean, I could look it up, but I think Flippy Kick episode for me is just because it's so funny, and I can't
Yeah.
wait to do my Flippy Kick
4,
break.
4 I titled "Everyone Is Evil."
Because
So
five
that.
is Dame.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all running together.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Let's go on.
Four was Feelings by Wells. What's up, Brian? I wasn't sure if you're going to bed. If you want to pop on, dude, I was unsure if you're going to sleep or not, dude. I can send you a link if you're up, dude.
He has notes of each episode.
Which
I
episode?
I had notes for each episode, and after I get done recording my reviews, I shred those motherfuckers.
Well, yeah. So, which one makes me the least angry? Probably episode one because they keep building on their bullshit. So, I think episode one probably made me the least angry because, like, I'm getting angry and angry each episode, at least at some point, because it's just like you freaking like they just like this whole
Yeah.
episode makes no fucking sense, bro.
No. Well, and see, and that's the thing is like this episode, the member
So
berries that they would drop
is that a
actually
yes or
it
not?
had a bit more cohesion than the last episode did. Like the last episode, I seriously felt all scatterbrained and confused about things. This one was a little better put together ish, Niner, sort of, not really, but
But then it like but just God, the freaking like the Egwene scenes are supposed to be the ones that oh, book accurate. But then you have the stupid CGI collar and
yes,
Suldam that is just the worst actor in the planet.
yeah,
And it's like, God.
like for a second, and I really mean literally just a second, I thought they actually had like some practical vibration thing installed on that collar to make it vibrate on her. And then I quickly realized, I'm like, oh no, that's just bad CGI.
They can't even get dragging right. Like she's not being dragged. She is spider crawling with her shoulders. Like watch it. She's not even being dragged. She's just
Oh my god.
She's not even being dragged. She's
Oh, that is so awful.
walking on her back. Like put your feet drag her for fuck's sake.
Oh, good god.
Like like this it's the small it's like I knew something looked stupid and it's because it is stupid. She is helping her. Like just put a fucking wire to that thing. Lift a few weights for a second. You know what? You know those things they put under furniture to make it slippery? Put one of those on her small ass and drag her ass.
Yeah.
Like these things are like they're not earth shattering, but they're important. They're details. And it's like, yeah, is it a little bit of a nitpick? Sure, I guess. But she looks dumb, and you can tell she's not being dragged in there. It just takes away, like.
Here's the thing, though. you can say it's a little bit of a nitpick, but we're looking at the culmination of all these things because it is such a crap show that it makes all of the poorly timed, poorly efforted things stand out all the more.
What up, buddy? Yeah, I wasn't sure if you're going to bed or whatever. You look like you were getting tired. If you got notes and shit to say, man, I don't care. I'll stay up all fucking
Plenty.
night.
I got notes. If you need like a reference, I took plenty.
Oh my!
But the whole Leandrin and Lanfear thing.
Hold on. We're not bouncing all over this. We'll get there. We're gonna have say your piece, and then I want to hear what you got to say about that, and then we're gonna try and go in order so we get everything. So Leandrin, whatever thing, go. Say your piece. Go now. Say it now.
All right, I'll say it. I was going to say Leandrin and Lanfear remind me of Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back. She shoots something, and Lanfear just catches it in her hand, and then she's like, "There's no turning back from the dark side."
Oh, is that?
Oh,
we gotta listen to that scene because I swear there was something there. I'll put the closed captioning on. I swear there was something there that made me go, "There, it's Ingtar's. It's for Ingtar's. They're giving it to her."
Well, they say night instead of light.
Well, there's something else too. It was more overt. It was like it was almost like the line from the I don't know. It was. We'll get there in a second here, but
yeah. Not only though will they give Ingtar the Ingtar redemption to her, but they're also going to give Rand's role in that to Nynaeve.
Yeah. I could see it. Definitely see that.
The big shit. Yeah, we're late at night, so we're going to be using
that
all the.
That show was describing Wheel of Time before Wheel of Time or Wheel of Prime was Wheel of Prime.
Yeah, I know, right?
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
That's what I feel like. Thanks for popping in for a little bit, buddy. I appreciate you. You are a compendium of knowledge. Thank you so much. No. I say no.
We wouldn't need to.
They wouldn't need to. Exactly. They'd be like, walk through the Adam, and they would walk.
I have
if they resisted the command to walk, they would get an unbelievable amount of pain.
Why was Rena beating up Egwene, like kicking her when she was down? I think the pain is worse from the Adam than actually using energy. Like, why is she doing that?
Because she was getting.
But Brian, everybody has to have an emotional journey, and that is hers.
Well, you fucker.
There was no emotion in that delivery. But I'll say this though. Like I was on Team Rena because I just can't stand Egwene.
Rena, what is this fucking Tweely?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
She was not like when I read the book, like Rena was sadistic, and I was happy when Egwene got out of it and just started beating the crap out of her. There was catharsis there. Here, I don't give a shit about Egwene, and it seems like Rena is reluctant to hurt her.
I wish I could move these somewhere so it didn't block everybody all the time. Let's see if we can find ooh, that might work. Let's try that. Yeah, so we may have to watch that. We'll see how fast we go through this. The previews is terrible. It's the magical teleporting Aes Sedai that don't know how to travel yet. Mahler, what's up, my man? To be honest, Prophet, with such shitty writing, I can't really get myself to care about effects or how things look, although I do understand you. No, I get it, but it's just like, if you're trying to be fair, right? And I look, I know a lot of people say I'm not trying to be fair, and I really am trying to be fair. I watch it, and then I see something stupid, and your brain goes, that doesn't look fucking right? And I'm sort of with you there. But you don't have to. They've done too much. Do less. Do less. Just give a brief explanation of what an Adam does and how a Sulam can control a Dame through it and how they do it, and that's it.
Yeah. a thin collar, so you don't have something ridiculous that you have to spend CGI money on to poorly animate it, all that stuff. And I'll say, they want to sit there and throw that to be, let's try to be fair argument. Well, how about the people producing the show try to be fair as well?
Well,
I mean, I'm done with that shit.
yeah, it's one of those. And we said goodnight. So thanks again, Gadfly, as always. Thank you very, very much. But like, for me, the end of the episode, Rand is in fucking Carrion with how many Aes Sedai and the Amerlin seat?
Yeah.
That is the last fucking place he wants to be.
Yep.
That's all. He spends all his time not wanting to go to the White Tower, to stay away from 13 Aes Sedai, to just stay out of reach because they know what they're gonna do. Thanks, Nos. I know you're. You can misbehave. It's night. Go ahead. Go ham, man. It's okay.
And that's but you're right on point with that, because especially in later books, and this the whole avoiding Aes Sedai thing is not a really big spoiler at all for Brian, but there are points in the books in especially after he gets back from where he goes in book 4, where he specifically avoids those types of situations. Yes. He is very meticulous about making sure he is away from their control and away from any possibility of 100%. Being forced into a position.
Yep. Stay the fuck away. I don't want. Yeah, that's exactly right. So,
which is why Alana pisses him off later. But that part's a read to find out.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But Zorba the Geek, man, it's not something stupid. Everything is stupid. From scene to scene, no consistency, no rules or logic, just garbage. And that's and the thing is like, honestly, and I'm gonna try and do something while we're doing this, guys. It's gonna be a little bit weird.
What the hell is that?
What did I do? What did I do? I was trying to make a new layout real quick, but it didn't like me. Ooh, we're gonna try here. There it is. There it is. We're close. We're getting closer. Okay, we're gonna go up there. Right there. That's pretty good. We're gonna make this big. Guys, we're backstage making things happen here, guys. Okay, bear with me. That's nice and big.
Shrink it.
Did you call me a shrink?
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Oh, you don't see the changes I made here? We're gonna say that.
No.
All right.
I see 3 little boxes and then the video.
All right. Let's show that. How's that? That better? Now we can see the reportal too. That work? That better? Everybody happy? Okay, sorry. Funky D. Dude, Aldan the man is here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for being. We're just chilling out.
He went got his PlayStation, hasn't even bothered hooking it up again.
We're just sort of chilling, man. Like me and Nathan, like we had the cool talk on White Cloaks, but we, and Reportal too. They had notes, and we didn't really get to go step by step because a lot of people had stuff to say. So, like similar to what we did last time I did afterwards, we're just gonna go through it a little bit here and say a few little things because crappity crap. So, first scene. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Can I put? No, I'm not gonna put my banner back up. Mini Profits. Where? By the way, where is Mesama? Where in the world is Mesama? Like, where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Where'd he go? Like, guy at chat? Where's Mesama?
So I see you saw my one chat from the pre-show then.
I didn't know.
I saw that. I saw it.
Because Corey popped up that one picture of whoever it was with the animated hat on there. And so I put, where in the world is she San Diego?
Bill McAustin, I think they're scared to put people on regular. I maybe, but that's just. They put the leash on. That they have the things are collars. I just, it's a weird creative decision. Maybe I shouldn't have watched One Piece before this. The melodrama felt oppressive, just not fun at all. Funky D, I think that is yes. I think One Piece, if you haven't watched it and you're interested, you should watch it because it's fun and lighthearted. And for the people that like the anime, it's something that actually tries to follow it the best it can and make some changes. But they're changes that are, for what I've seen from anime lovers,
You
actually.
watch One Piece, but you don't watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Jesus.
Well, Legend of Galactic Heroes is not in English, dude. It's in
There's English. There's
live action
English.
adaptation.
He's got to read it.
He's gathering up Dragonsworn. Sure. I'll believe it when I see it, since I'm at.
Let's come from Mars.
Well, that's the thing. He's credited with being in episode 8, so he comes back.
Who? Patton Fane?
Masima.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Masima.
really?
Yes, he comes back. So where'd he go?
Okay.
So
I can't say
he's
that.
lost. He took a right turn at Albuquerque. So let's see. We have about how many minutes of overacting nonsense do we have here? I felt like this first scene would never. So this is the cold. This is the cold open. Terrible acting. You're home, and chokity choke. Let me slowly hang up everything. I'm gonna like, ooh, bitch, you're. Oh God, I fucking.
Man,
dude, she makes.
I mean, Rena literally
faces,
says she literally says she believes in cultivating friendship between Sildam and Damani. I'm just like, what's there not to like about Rena? She's such a sweet, terrible actress. And I'm literally asking myself, I'm writing this down. I'm asking myself, why do I like Rena more?
I actually have in my notes here somewhere that Rena went to her acting classes at the Suroth Academy of Acting.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, they all have to stand and talk like this. You are my friend. Friends don't hurt. Friends. Pour
like the
water.
Aes Sedai.
Pour
or something
water
like that.
now, or pain. It's like, what the fuck? Thank you for $2. Why does so much stuff just happen? Well, how do people just teleport? How do people just warp in front of each other? How do people just know how to do things? How do people just know things? How do people just know people? Like, oh, did you like how they dropped the Suwan was in Camelin doing something? It's like,
yeah,
right.
Why? Who cares?
Well,
like,
Swan was in Camelin, and then all of a sudden everybody meets up, and they totally took a map and took a shit on it, and then like punched it together like a Rorschach, and that's how they traveled.
That thing from Mule, I got it here. I'll bring it up. The Mule meme is too good. It's just too good. Like, where is it here? It's just too fucking good, man. Here it comes. Here, it's like, because it's perfect, right? I mean, there you go. It's just fucking hilarious. It's like about 5 miles.
I'm not familiar with Breen Springs. Breen's a Star Trek race.
Breen Springs is that made up town from where they killed Dina the Dark Friend, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, where they met Tom, where they met Thumb Maryland. Yeah. That's
and Tarvalon still looks like the White Tower looks like a penis.
Well, and that scale, about 5 miles, is freaking hilarious.
That's the fun. That's the joke of it, right? That's why it's funny, because it's like, oh well, I'm gonna go out for a walk. I'll see you in Camelin later. It's like, what? Like, it's dramatic pause. That drink the water, Egway. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, there's Mule. Yep, the creator of memes.
Yes. Great stuff, brother.
Yeah, no, the teleporting in episode 7 is just funny, and then the fact that he basically teleports again in this episode, it's just like, he's teleporting land confirmed. I guess.
When is he teleporting this episode?
To get in front of. Oh wait, maybe it's next episode. Wait, doesn't
Suwan?
he shows up at the end. He teleports right in front of Rand at the end.
Yeah.
With the warders and Alana. He teleported them all. You go to bed, buddy? All right. Good night, dude. I'll try and keep it down a little bit.
Okay. Sensei Matt's comment is hysterical because it just makes me want to think about a much better movie in Dumb and Dumber where they're like,
rules.
Like the Rockies. Man, I thought the Rockies would be a lot rockier than this. That John Denver's full of shit.
Oh boy, here we are on Mars.
What the fuck is she wearing?
That's a good question. What makes you think you can trust me? I'm a Forsaken. I'm crazy.
That looks kind of looks a little sadomasochist right there. S&M.
I can't like they're on Mars and then she's like, look around you, and he's like, look around me. It's fucking Mars. What do you mean look around me? Like it's
I like how she unleashes him like right away. She releases him like the Emperor and all that.
Yeah.
Like that was a fake out too, if you want to ask me. The whole tying of the wheel and all that.
Yeah,
that was just there for that. That was just there for the trailer.
So hold on. No, I want it. So if you liked it, that's fine. I'm glad you found some entertainment value out of it. The reason we watch it is because there's a lot of people that try to say this is an adaptation when it's not. There's not much Wheel of Time in here at all. If you enjoy it as just a show that you watch, then that's cool. I've never called myself the enjoy this police, right? I wanted to see a Wheel of Time show that paid some respect to the source material, and this show does not do that. And
especially for a first adaptation. Especially for a first adaptation.
No.
Imagine if Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones did this.
So
taking out key scenes in order to replace it with something inferior.
Yeah, because this is just, I mean, it's just I don't know. Every scene right now looks silly. Go ahead, Nate. I see you want to say something.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this whole thing, everything that she is doing in this scene. I mean, yes, they're intentionally writing it to script a manipulation point, and but it's all so overdone. And how in the world, when he immediately falls asleep, he appears in front of her, and so that means and she talks about later in this episode about being able to travel in dreams and be with people that go into other people's dreams, and that still takes time. So how in the world is she able, when he falls asleep, transport him to where she wants him to be? It just.
Yeah. Well, and I just it's a difference in taste, and that's fine. I think the Egwene scenes were incredibly overacted, unnecessary CGI. The thing that they've done with the ADOMs are just silly and unneeded. I think even if Egwene's actress was trying, which I think she was, like, it's hard to pretend to have a seizure every time something happens, right? She's working with what she has. The person that is acting as the Suldam, I think her delivery was terrible the whole show. Agreed. So, I don't feel that they gave there's a lot of this. They don't give the actors the tools to actually perform. And it gets to the point where it's just sort of starts getting silly. It's like, why do you? Yes, we know you're stubborn. Yes, we know you're strong. So why do you do the stupidest thing and keep hurting yourself? Why do you keep trying to hit her when you know that's not going to work. Like, do something smart. Try and do something smart because that's your character.
Right. That's part. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't know that this show is a good barometer of being able to test most people's acting abilities, because the scripting and the building of the whole setting has just been very, very poor. And so when you're not given anything to go with,
the acting is fine. But like some of the writing is so goofy, it's just like how do you expect them to give a performance? I don't blame the actors for most of it. It's just, and I don't know. Maybe they told the Suldam woman to have to present herself that way.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked. I think it, but if it works for you, then cool. I just like I'm never gonna tell anybody. I just don't want. What I don't want is people to say that this is a, and this is where I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it. This whole thing with the Gwaine and the water, it's a trap to get us that are saying that we want stuff to be actually represent the books. They're going, well, you got a book accurate scene there. You can't be made to be happy. And it's like, but when you present it like that, it doesn't make me feel like it's from the books. It just makes it feel like it's a abomination for me, right? I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I don't know. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely on point for myself as well. I just, we get all of this stuff. We're told that it's going to be great, but we're not told that it's going to be great because of necessarily the story. We're told it's going to be great because of all these other things, which, it just gets very frustrating.
Well, Thumb puts it exactly how, as he does. No one is saying they aren't trying, because I think all the actors and actresses are trying. But the effort alone doesn't make up for a quality outcome. The problem is the writing. The actors been giving trash story and lines to work with, and I feel that that's exactly how we all feel. I know some of these actors and actresses are great at their craft. It is not being presented that way for them right now in this show.
Yeah. Well, so a case in point on this is if we look at the Star Wars prequels
walking around on Mars. Sorry.
Right.
Go ahead. I mean, look at what she's walking around. How do you take that seriously?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can't. But if you look at Star Wars, like I remember watching behind the scenes stuff with George Lucas and the actors, and the script in those prequels was god awful. And in his job as a director was done very poorly, because all he would do is just have them repeat their lines, take after take after take, and not give any real direction with it, and everything came out so wooden to that typically good actors like Natalie Portman and Ewan McGregor were wooden and just lifeless.
Well, it's like for this scene. And then I want to read the super chats here. I'm not. She's doing what she's told, but you name drop Louis Theron for no reason. You don't explore it. They don't know. Nobody knows what the hell. It's like Louis Theron. It's like okay, well, that fine. Is she actually in love with Louis Theron in this, or is she in love with Rand? Because it sure seems like she's in love with Rand, or dealing like she name dropped Louis Theron for what reason? Just because she knows he's the dragon. It's just a line that doesn't need to be there, because she is not infatuated with Louis Theron in this, because Louis Theron is an evil bad guy who treated her badly. She is dealing with an interest in Rand al'Thor, which is a complete change from the source material. And so just if you're going to do that, just do it. And don't say you're adapting it, saying you do your own thing. Right? I mean, you're not cost for $5. In the Mars scene, Rand had a line that I feel was stolen from Jon Snow, and its delivery made me think of Kit Harington. you remember what line it was? I could try and find it, but it's hard to go through their player here. Joviani Santovius again, wielder of Calendor. How are you, sir? Good to see you. $5. This is for watching the show for me. I stopped 20 minutes of the first episode. I know you did, bro, but it's always good to see you. Hopefully, we're going to be talking Shadow Rising over on Arporio's channel here in a few weeks. That'll be fun. Thanks, Lucy. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in and giving us a chat. No problem. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say any more about that. Good job.
You know who she kind of reminds me of with that. Is that a hat? I mean, I guess you call it a hat or something.
This?
Yeah.
Obviously, I pissed off somebody too because that's. And what? I'm sorry, I don't want to get her name wrong, but was it Kavala Sherry? Thank you for the chats. I don't mind having conversations. So thank you for not coming in and calling us losers for no reason because we don't like a TV show and like to express that. Everybody should be able to express their opinion. If you don't agree with that opinion, that's fine. I'm not going to come over to the stream you're watching and call you all losers. So
that's what makes us different.
Juvenile.
So, yeah.
If you like it, go enjoy it with other people that like it.
We're not here to take away your enjoyment. We're here to state our opinions. That's it.
And request better of people instead of delivering us trash.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all. So all good. I don't care.
Yeah. Because the counter to this.
Go ahead.
If the show was actually book accurate, everybody would be loving it.
Exactly. That's what I was going to
say. That is a huge point to make. We'd all be on board with this.
You're right on time, Joshua. You're always right on time.
If our criticism were actually addressed, everybody would benefit. So
I laugh. Like I don't want to spend too much time with it, but I laugh so hard because anytime somebody shows up like that, it's the best because everybody just goes thanks.
I've been saying this for the last couple of days. It's better to criticize the product than to criticize the critics. You're just wasting time.
We're actually on your side. We are requesting better entertainment for everybody.
Yeah, and everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Settle for this garbage. This is not what we deserve in a Wheel of Time product for all of us. This isn't like if you guys like this, okay, great. Think of how much you would like it if it actually was a competent show in some way. Because it's not even a competent show. You got warping, you got the people that know stuff that they shouldn't know. If you keep track of what's going on and you're not just like going, ooh, she's wearing a weird disc on her head, stuff breaks down real fast. So that's it. And if you like terrible TV, cool. That's cool. We want better for not just us, for all of Wheel of Time fans and for everybody. I should be able to grab somebody. How many people? Let's just. And I'm gonna have to make this video at some point. We've talked about it. How many people became Game of Thrones fans because of that first season of Game of Thrones? It was water cooler TV at its finest.
Yes.
If you hadn't watched Game of Thrones and you went to work, you were the idiot that just like, how do you not watch Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm.
You need to go watch it. It was sort of like how Walking Dead was for a while. If you hadn't watched Walking Dead, you're left out of the conversation. Everybody was watching Game of Thrones because it was a good product that paid homage and tried to follow the source material as best it could until it ran out. And it did a pretty good job leaving some things out that I know people to this day, like Lady Stoneheart, leaving her out to the detriment. But that wasn't a world breaker. And guess what? People were willing to forgive it at the time because the show was still damn good. And they're like, well, you know what? They're going to have to remove some stuff to get it all in there. We get it.
Yeah.
The fan base can be pretty forgiving if you show some goodwill. Just a little bit of goodwill by following what you say you're following. Just a little tiny bit of goodwill.
When you don't show goodwill, this is what you got.
Give me more of that 5 seconds of Matt and Rand, and I'm a happy guy.
Yeah,
get the boys out together. I'm a happy guy.
What it proves out is that because it's not book accurate, what the purpose that they have for doing this show has been to do nothing but steal the name of the title, the name of the IP, the characters in the IP, only flavor it, sprinkle it a little bit with some familiarities, but most of all, most importantly, is to grab the built-in fan base that exists already with the books in order to sit there and try and force feed them the tripe that they're putting on the screen.
Hodor, that's right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So watch One Piece. That's right. One Piece in the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones are a perfect example.
I have to watch the anime first.
You know what? I would suggest watching. Don't watch the first, because I was so surprised when I popped on the anime how well they did of just following some of it, or watch it at the same time. Like I'm gonna watch. I'm probably gonna end up watching One Piece now, the anime, because the story was good, and I'm curious what changes they made and why and stuff like that.
Well, they're still on, and it's at 1076, episode 1076 now. So
Yeah,
fun.
and it's still going, and people are head over heels for it. Jari Cordero, how broken the Adam, please? I don't think she hasn't broke out of it yet, so she's still in it. So we haven't quite got to where she's breaking out, but we can speculate how she's going to do it, or if she's going to need help, or if she's just going to do it. My biggest complaint about that whole thing is she just keeps beating herself up over and over again and doesn't figure out that she's not doing anything. There's a where you have to start planning and thinking and trying to be clever.
You can't beat the Soul Dam zone defense.
Yeah. So we'll get to the part so this is when Rand makes a deal with Lanfear because good idea. In the books, how does she get free? I always forget this. She gets free in the books. God, fuck, why can't I remember off the top of my head?
I can't remember.
All I know is she gets free. Jesus, why is that a blank spot? Chad, help me out here.
Who gets free?
Lanfear.
No. How does freaking? I think he's asking how Egwene gets out of the Adam in the books.
I
don't know. Maybe I'm just tired and I have stream brain, but
didn't Elaine and
Elaine and
doesn't
Nynaeve
have
and well, Min's a friend is allowed to visit.
That's right. That's right.
And then she runs into Elaine and Nynaeve.
Right, and then they
that's how they.
Right, got it. They sneak in with the Thunderbolt stuff. With the Nynaeve pretends to be a Suldam, and Elaine puts on the collar, and then they figure out how to unclick it, and they get her out. Right? Am I remember that right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Because then at that point in time, then they put a ring around or Egwene's Suldam's neck.
Right now, they could be setting that up. I mean, they have Egwene and Nynaeve, Nynaeve and Elaine have an Adam.
Yeah,
maybe that's what they're gonna do. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Of course, without Min being involved, because Min's busy being a dark friend in Carhian. Joy. Mm-hmm. So she makes a deal with Lanfear to stay away from Moraine. So Rand says bye. And they kidnap Sita. That's right. And then he just leaves her. She just leaves her, and she's like, okay, and that's it. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, and then you got this pointless scene, literally worthless. 2 minutes gone.
Was it just to show was this the scene where he's gambling and they just showed him? No, Rand finds him when he's gambling.
He's excited to be in the town, and Min's all nervous. This was a mistake, and he's like, "Come on!" And then it cuts to the next scene.
That's right. Sorry, chat's catching me up. Yeah, there you go. There's a class. The Weaver. Yep. Right. She got out of
Chatter the pros.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I have these holes in my brain that leaks out stuff. So, uh, Trolloc puppets. I can't believe there hasn't been a Trolloc on screen since episode 1.
The cold open.
So then there's that.
Well, they had the Trollocs in that.
Go ahead.
They had the Trollocs in that. What do you call it? Her accepted test.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You're right. You're right. See, that's why you pick these things out that I miss. TLM for life. Boom. Thanks for the TLMs. Absolutely. And then we get why did they create this fake tension between Nynaeve and Elaine for them to just make they're gonna be cool next episode because they watched her get put in the ADOM. Why like I don't understand.
The tension was there in the books between the two of them, but it lasted a while.
Well, I mean,
it wasn't an angry, bitter type of thing, though.
I mean, she's just like jealous that Egwene has a friend.
Yeah,
like that's what it feels like to me. Like she's just jealous because Egwene and her are friends, and Egwene's been hanging out with her, and Nynaeve doesn't like that because she wants Egwene to be miserable like her, I guess.
Yeah. So and that's the thing too, is that's the incorrect difference to call out, right? I mean, it's more of Nynaeve in the books as a character should be. It's her own personal foibles that clash with Elaine, and the tension there should be just wanting to have control over a situation, not because you're angry about something. And in this show, Nynaeve is angry about everything. So why would we expect to ever see her have a normal relationship with anybody?
Why does Lan love her? She's miserable all the time.
Yeah.
Like, is it because he's miserable all the time and misery loves company? Is that what we're doing? Is just two miserables make you happy? Like, it's so she's just miserable. She's just like, and then like her block is like they can't just let her let her channel. But no, we have to have these stupid oops, I screwed up, and then they get caught stuff. Like, you don't need to do that. Just say the Sulam felt you channeling. It was too much. Like, you didn't have to do that. There's ways that you write this that actually make sense, and you don't have to make Nynaeve look like an idiot or uncontrolled idiot or just, I don't know. Oh my God, I forgot this scene was here. I forgot about this scene. Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
So how many times on this channel, and probably you guys too, like let's get in the chat. How many times have we said? Me, I know I've said it about 1 million times. That this is exactly what was going to happen. Maybe not Lanfear sucked the life out of him, but that her son would die. Her son would die. And that would kick off her redemption arc to be a goodie. So what happens here? You find out that she's not trying, like, this oh God. This makes her an idiot too, okay? Like Leandrin. We find out she's not trying to heal her son or make him young. She's just keeping him alive.
Yeah.
Just keeping him alive.
Which she admits. So she's acting evil and keeping her son alive.
Yeah. So her son is ill enough that it's giving him pain. And she's just keeping him alive. Because she's selfish. And then she acts like she cares about him even though she's just torturing him. She is torturing him. For how many years has she been torturing him? And we're supposed to feel bad for her. That's what they want. When Lanfear killed, we're supposed to be shocked. I'm like, thank God, let that poor guy go.
What was he do? Was he always in bed? Like, was he always sick even when he was younger? Like, what was he doing before
He
this?
doesn't exist. Like, so we don't know. He's
So
a
it's just
figment of the show's imagination.
I have ideas. I don't want. I'm getting whinging.
Has he been sick the whole time? How long she had him in
Probably.
bed? How long has she been mistreating him with the wrong herbs? How long has she been torturing him? And then once again, Lanfear comes in and does the right thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Why is Lanfear's the best, the goodest person in the show? Like,
ish. I mean, she did explode a dude's head last episode.
Yeah, it's true, but it's just like, she's right out there. Moraine's controlling you and all this. I didn't control you. We had sexy time and enjoyed each other's company. I didn't do anything to you, but hang out.
She did sew that woman that stable woman's
of course, but it's like
mouth shut.
She's doing like you get what I'm saying. Obviously, she's doing overtly bad shit. Okay, but she did the mercy killing, and she's honest with Rand, and she's like right where. So it's like Lanfear's ahead of freaking Moraine, and way ahead of Leandra because he's just sitting here torturing her. Yeah, we're still up. We're still. I don't know for how much longer. But
yeah, I would categorize her possibly as not the most evil of the evil. I mean, the most evil is easily Moiraine in this show.
I laughed at the exploding head. I found some entertainment out of it, but
just kind of came out of nowhere.
What, the exploding head? Yeah, well, the poor guy just wrote
the guy in general with the horse.
Well, Chris explains this. Chris explains this very well.
Amanda Nethrin, she needs a horse because traveling isn't a thing in the show. That's true. That's true.
Yep. Because that was one thing about Lanfear, especially in the books. Like you never know where she was going to turn up, like where she was just going to appear and disappear.
Fufu, it's okay. You can like garbage. It's okay. We love you anyways. Oh my god. It's just a pointless scene. That's the biggest thing. It's like, okay, why is it here? Why do we care? Why is Lanfear why is Leandra still in the show? Why is Lanfear having a conversation with Leandra? Why does Leandra have a son? Why are we spending 5 minutes on it when you say you don't have enough room to put stuff from the books in there?
Yeah.
So even if the scene's good, I don't care. Why is it here? Like, and maybe that's not fair, but that's me. Sorry. Oh, here we go. The very weird and very awkward. Well, this is the one that everybody kept talking about in the stream. How do they know where Egwene is? How do they know she's there? How do they know anything? How do they know all this stuff that they know? Where did they get this information? Do they have a mole inside the Shan-Chan? Are they just really ninja-y? Do they have magic ears that can hear everything?
Book fans.
For $5. Note this scene confirms Leandrin as being in Tarvalin. I thought we knew that she was in Tarvalin. Oh, are you talking about for later? Yeah. The teleporting. Yep. It's only 5 miles away, though, It's only 5 miles. 5 miles. About 5 miles. So, that kicks that off. Then I was expecting him to sing. To actually, are we to that part yet? No, I don't think we're quite there yet. Oh, wait, we passed it.
No, we passed it.
I was expecting him to actually sing and not, do what he did.
And burp.
And she's got a lot of fucking hair back there, doesn't she? Where did all that hair come from? Sorry. Like she's got a lot of hair
Well,
all of a sudden. She get haircuts.
it's like she's it's casual Friday.
So it's like it's another room full of people laughing and wearing weird hairdos, and there just happens to be a tree there, and she wants
Right.
him to sing to it because tree
And so
singing
this
is something
portion,
everybody can do. Like that's the thing that's a tree sing. Like Loyal was one of the few that could do it.
right?
Yeah.
Not all the Ogier could.
No,
And the other thing too is outside of showing that he can sing, and you're doing this little nod to the books again. What is the purpose of this section of the scene? It serves nothing. You could easily cut this part out and have Loyal and Princess Jasmine walking down the hallway talking about the setup of everything. You could easily handle it that way. But no, you got to sit there and add this nonsense and take away another 2 to 3 minutes of time you could dedicate to something more important.
I felt like they were laughing at like book readers personally when because they start laughing, they start clapping and then laughing and everything, and I was just like,
well, so this is where instead of doing this scene, you have the Suldam taking Egwene for a walk. That's it. And then they're walking down the other hallway with their dishes or whatever they're doing, and they notice her. And they go, "Is that Egwene?" Or Loya goes, "Is that Egwene?" And then they follow her and see where she's being kept.
Yeah.
oh, that sounds like that sounds like most normal shows. That sounds
because then, yeah, right. So now I don't have to imagine how they know everything. They just now, yes, is it a little plot convenient that they just happen? Sure, but it's better than we just know I'm singing to a tree now. Because Soroth assumes that I'm a tree singer, even though tree singers are rare. Even in Shantan, they're rare. They're rare. Right? I'm not remembering the chat. Keep me honest. If I'm wrong, tell me. So then we get another 15, 20 minutes of Egwene beating herself up. And I think that's the biggest problem I have. It's just her beating herself up. Like I don't like. So I'm gonna push back a little bit. I don't find that to be acting. They're not. She's just like they didn't give her anything to act. She's just making faces and beating herself up, right? I mean, like I would love to see her actually have a scene where she can do some acting. This isn't really acting. This is just pretending to be tased. I mean, I guess it's pratfall acting. I've seen Cosmo Kramer do this.
Yeah.
On every Seinfeld.
Maybe they actually tased her during the filming.
I mean, that's not a knock on her, but it's just like it's basically her in a room punching things because Egwene was very tomboyish and thought with her fists and not her brain. Why does nobody have a brain? Use your brain. Think your way out. Think your way out. So, but you see how much of and then like this is this the scene where you get the weird? Is this the weird transition? There's one that's a really weird transition. I can't believe she burned down the tree. All of that, and she just burns the tree down.
She was taking away her hope, her comfort. No more. I wrote down no more white comfort.
Here it is. Tell me if this looks goofy to you.
Holy shit!
Didn't it look a little weird?
Yeah, because it suddenly then had an inordinate amount of light.
I know.
It is.
It's a little nitpicky.
But so if you look at the top of her shoulder things, all of a sudden it catches a bunch of light for some reason. Because right now all
Like,
the
it's
lights
like you get
below
this,
the
like,
collar.
somewhere in there. It's just,
And
I don't know. I mean, it's a tiny, tiny thing. It just, I don't know. It's not nearly as bad as
it
when the thing
brightens.
shakes off of her body because they didn't move it on the
The,
CGI thing because she went like she's doing the hula dance, doing the best she can,
yeah.
and she moves this
Well,
way, and the A down stays over here. It's like, come on, guys.
so as you
Like,
pan
yeah,
away,
like,
as you walk away from something, you lose light perspective, right? So you the light should not be more prominent the further away that you get from it, right? It should end up
Right.
kind of fading, and it doesn't do that. It brightens up as it's panning away.
well, I
It's
mean, and
weird.
honestly, the more and more I'm thinking about this, I feel really bad. I'm starting to feel bad for her because she what did she have to go on to do all this shaking she has to do? Like, did they just say action and she's got to like pretend she's getting like she had like several days of shooting like this? That's got to be miserable.
Hmm.
It's got to be miserable. Okay, and then we have the this is the fake. Oh, Ishmael goes to frickin'
Oh yeah, Min's dream.
So is now Min not a dark friend because now she's finally denied him
Did
because
she?
she didn't well because he wanted Matt to go with Rand and she told Rand or Matt not to go with Rand.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
Yeah,
He called. He called. He said, "The dragon is here in Carrion."
right. I didn't know Lewis
Does
was there.
Min know him? Does Min know him as the dragon? Well, okay, I guess she did from the scene stuff last in episode 7 of last season.
I mean, I guess she could probably have deduced it herself, but like,
It's still kind of weird because last episode or the 2 episodes ago, when she told him to take Matt to Carrion, it didn't she mention Rand by? Didn't he mention Rand
yeah,
by
they've
name
talked about Rand now.
specifically?
Wait, no, they haven't.
I,
No, they haven't
maybe
because
not.
because he gets mad because he's like, how do you know Rand? And then he figures out he's being manipulated.
But it's it's still it's again weird phrasing that you should be
Ethan, you're
able to
probably
just
right.
use their world names and she would know.
Yeah, Ethan, you're probably right. But the thing that makes me laugh about that is she's already fulfilled what he asked her to do.
Yep.
Her task was to bring Matt to Carhian. Madison Carhian. Why hasn't he taken her curse away? Right?
The
Wasn't that the
only
deal? I forget that.
yeah, that was the only excuse that she could ever have is if she was compulsed to do so. But that is
she's
it.
Clearly not. She's clearly not.
Right.
Clearly not. So, yeah, the lighting. Like I thought we were told the lighting was better this season. It's not. It's not. The fight scenes are a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, then we get fake out. Is this fake out sex scene?
No, that's
Yeah.
the next. This is where they get to the
Oh, this is where they go to the Forsaken Monument because that seems like a good place to crash.
what he calls it the where is it?
Shelter's shelter.
Yeah. So where are they even going? Do they know where they're going?
Yeah, the Forsaken Temple. So they're supposed to be going to Tar Valon. Now, in order to make what later scenes occur for this to happen, is Alana has to be from somewhere south of Tar Valon in order for the timing to kind of work out, right?
Well, this says they're in the Carhian countryside, so that could be fucking the moon for all we know.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
So they just
but
put words
where
on the they just put
but
words on the screen.
where was Alana's country home with her
Yeah,
family?
I guess that was in the
You know,
Caribbean countryside as well.
I guess so. It's there's nothing geographic, and this is the problem that I have with a lot of fantasy adaptations lately.
They don't do
Is there's
travel.
nothing geographic to pin and anchor the audience so that they actually have a sense of presence about where they are. This is part of the reason why the later Game of Thrones episodes or seasons were so awful, is because they took the map and they rendered it completely meaningless.
So this is fake sex scene. Yeah, let's see if I can hear it.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, here's fake sex scene.
I mean, at least they faked that.
So fake sex scene, right? So that I mean, it's
So
just like,
Alana's faking it.
yeah, she's faking it. Faking it. So he must have taken a while. Either it's a fake sex scene or they're really quick. Ooh, Aldan, don't have a seizure, buddy. But man,
Too
you're
late.
okay. You're okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, no water scout. Warders don't do what they're supposed to in the show. They're just
No.
so look. Did you see what happened here? Right. He's looking behind. They're having fake sex back there. Okay. He gets stressed. Shut up, Alana. The
Yeah.
more every time she's
Well,
on, the more I hate her. Like,
that
okay,
that
so
whole that whole stuff right there before they cut in this scene, that whole thing was set up to build up their distrust of Land out
right,
of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
because he has a sheet of paper he stole from Moraine for reasons. Why did he take it from
Right.
Moraine? He's never looked at it again. Why does Moraine not even like? She doesn't even know it's gone. Nobody cares. So they're doing the fake sexy time. Okay. So even if you
Sorry.
say so here and this is where I'm gonna like it wasn't fake. So okay, so he's just got magical powers. You might be right.
Nope.
So
There you go.
even if it's just Ivron, or even if it's just one or the other, right? Just watch what fucking happens here. Okay, so they're having fake sexy time. It's either a recording or they're in there faking it. He looks over his shoulder. He had already looked forward once. I wish I could go back, but he had looked forward, right? So he looks over his shoulder. Nothing's changed. He looks forward again. Oh my God! Where did you come from? He was just standing behind the rock? Is that
And what does he say? Does he say they're sleeping?
I don't it's rude to leave while your
Wild.
friends are sleeping.
Okay.
And then why I don't understand why what is Land reaching for?
Yeah.
Has he got a gun? Like what is he doing? What is he reaching for? Like why is he acting like a pussy? And then here comes teleporter number 2 fully dressed so either they were dry humping or it was just fake. Then we, of course, butcher blood calls blood again, recite it for no fucking reason. Basically, call Land a dark friend, and then Land caves and gives it up. I hope Land never becomes a POW because he immediately gives it up. And you know what's
Yep.
wrong with the scene? The fact that he gives it up because the minute she says "or we'll kill you," that's when he says, "Go for it."
Yep. And that is the MO of the show, period. Everybody has no ability to stand on any sort of principle.
Yeah.
Because land, even if you want to make an exposition dump, you just say, "Go ahead, try it, and you can't because you can't break the three O's. Go ahead, man. You good, man? Thanks for hopping in, dude. It's getting late. I get it.
All
Thanks,
right.
buddy.
Have a good night.
We'll talk soon, bud.
Take care, Brian.
Take care.
Bye.
See you, brother.
But right, that should have been just go for it because you won't be able to do it because I'm not a dark friend and you can't kill.
Yep.
How, do you feel threatened by me? I'm not Shadow Spawn. Go ahead, kill me. But no, he just caves. He doesn't. He just caves. It's crazy. This is land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did you catch-
that's why. Yeah, land. Why do you have this? Why, land? There you go. Why the fuck are you going through my bags? Because that's a great question. Why are they going through his bags?
Did you catch what he says in the preview for the next episode?
No, what did he say?
He there's something that's intelligible a little bit, but then you hear him say, "You face it on your feet."
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Fuck off.
Yep.
He's faced nothing on his feet.
Right.
He said nothing but be a pussy all series.
Yep. So he's going to have the balls to say that to Rand, which is why I think he's going to train. I'm agreeing with you there.
At some point, he might train. Like I think they're right that one scene wasn't training. It was just that's going to be him. He's going to give the. You're going for the art. That's going to be supposed to be the scene where he helps them prepare to go in front of the Amerlin, right? He's going to be like, when you go in there, make sure you do this, that, the other, blah 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 blah. Why am I just take a shit? I don't understand. Sorry, guys. My camera is like going wackadoo. Sorry. But so, like, I can't believe it. I'm going to have to look at that preview. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't know. But, like, I know we watched a little bit of it, and I think they're gonna mash, like a little tiny training montage in there or something. And that's going to be it. And he's going to do the little, I'm going to help you so it looks like, you know what you're doing in front of the Amerlin. Right? I think they're going to do it. I don't know. Do you think that's what they're doing, or do you think they're just going to train him?
I have a feeling there's going to be a training. I'm not totally convinced that scene isn't necessarily a training thing, at least maybe showing in sword forms briefly. I mean, it's all that they need for this show because it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, I think
the way that Rand,
you've learned sword form. You've been busy.
Well, and the way that Rand moves when taking the sword off, and the way that Lan is standing in that scene, doesn't convince me that it's not them discussing, or at least some sort of training.
Oh, okay. I'll get you nods here in a sec. God, this is really pissing me off. Lan is a spineless simp, the most masculine man destroyed by Hollywood yet again. At least no one is watching, so Amazon hopefully will cancel it. You're right, 100%. Nothing. That statement couldn't be more right. You nod for $5. Yes, the Lan and Rand scene from next episode is his scene where he does the face it on your feet, and the cat walks in the courtyard. Right. So they're gonna butcher that. But we're doing the books. So like he's not. I think there'll be minimal training, and he'll be like, you were busy while we were separated. You've learned all kinds of sword forms, but have you learned to sheathe the sword? Well, everybody's dead here. Like I was hopeful this was real and not a dream.
Yeah, right.
Everybody is dead. They of course do the Matt eyeball thing again. Like, how many times are you going to cut his eye? Let me see if I can find it.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm whining around again. I'm once again, I am bleeding and scared and screaming in blood, and oh, I killed everybody. Like this is the prologue. Only they made it be him,
Yeah.
right? And he didn't make a mountain. Like nobody wants to see a guy turn into a mountain, right?
Well, the problem is like where Lews Theron is calling for Ilyena, he should be calling out for Egwene or Celine, and he's not.
There it is.
He's just crying.
See, again. We do it again. How many fucking times are we gonna do it? Cut it out, show. It just.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then we do the good bad cop. I'm convinced it's good cop bad cop with Lanfear and Ishii. I don't think she kicked him out. I think they're playing games with Rand's head to try and earn his trust.
Yeah. Or or she created an illusion for him.
Or that, or they want to be in a throuple. They got to get that threesome action going. She hasn't got laid for like a whole week. Like she's on.
Yeah.
She got to get it on. She needs to put another notch on her belt.
Dude, she can't wait to get slayed by the dragon.
So the whole request to see somebody thing. First, we all knew immediately it was going to be Egwene, right?
Yep. Oh,
like,
no question.
There was chat. Did you guys all like when she said you could see one person? Was there any question in your mind that they were going to go see Egwene? And if there was, who did you think he was going to ask to go see?
Yeah, now, that's a different question.
Alex's point is right. It's stupid to go to anybody because now Lanfear knows who you love most in the world, and she'll use that against you if it was really Lanfear. Like, if this was really Lanfear, she would have nuked her because she would have been super pissed that he loves somebody more than her. Right?
Yeah, well, with that thought, I would have said, I want to see Moiraine.
I really love Moiraine. She's been so good, right? But she'd freaking, or she'd take Rand out of here, and then she'd come back while he wasn't here and kill her, because that's Lanfear.
Oh, see, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, the reunion that I would have loved to see, and I agree with Ethan. I would have loved to have seen this be with Tam.
Yes. Oh, that's what. Yeah, that's what I said. White Cloak. I was like, do something right, show. Give me Tam. Give me Tam.
Yeah, but you knew it wasn't going to happen.
No. We all knew. We all knew right where he was going. Tripp's got it. Trip, if you want to pop on, let me know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, but. So we knew that was going to happen. So Egwene is now targeted for death, and now we get another 15 minutes of Egwene punching herself. Oh no, it wasn't that long. Now it's her trying to talk to the sitter next door, who for some reason won't talk to her until she's been broken.
Yeah,
because talking to her and encouraging her and being like, hang in there, girl. You're doing great. Stay the course. Stay the course. You can beat it. Don't give in, right? Don't give in. Yep. Don't give in. Any words of encouragement. Now, to be fair, she's been broken, so maybe that. But you'd think, I don't know if she's gonna talk afterwards. Why didn't she talk before? That's
Well, it's just like you get caught during the war and you get taken to a POW camp. What's your goal? You're all working together to escape and make things difficult for your enemy so that you weaken them in the front because they're too busy trying to keep you inside the camps. So why aren't you sitting there doing the same thing here?
Sorry, I just wanted to. I haven't had my chat open. I want to make sure I didn't miss any member chats or anything. So.
Oh no, you're
good. If you're gonna talk after, why not before? Like why? Like it's just stay quiet or mumble to yourself. Like you should. What is gonna happen? Are they gonna free her? This girl?
Oh, You know, it's
Are
going
they
to
gonna
happen.
free her? Like take her along with them and be like,
They'll
saved.
reunite her with the yellow sister that they just took. I mean, it's
I mean,
going to
they're gonna
be.
free both the sitter and the is it Rima? Is it Rima? Is that her name?
Nobody cares.
They're gonna free all of them, aren't they?
Probably.
Tammy, Willie, Willie Hizzy says Tam ain't showing up ever again. You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. She's Olivia. She's Miri. Maybe that's slang for Olivia. That's okay. So you can give me trap from any trip. Okay, this is where we get a perfectly cooked but not cooked butter sandwich. Is that what it
Oh,
was?
good grief.
Butter and ham. Come on in, guy. I shouldn't know because you were born after I'd already gone to the tower and you shouldn't know me. Oh, wait a second.
So,
Rand fucked up. I should be worried about that. Nope, I'm writing a letter to Suan Sanche. I can't figure out the right
yes.
words.
So,
Wrap it
this
up.
scene. So when we watch this, the second part of this scene that they released, we're all on Moiraine's sister's side with this because she's coming to the defense of her son. But the problem that I have with it is that her little sister sent her son in there for the purposes that it be proven to her that Moiraine's a bitch and breaks his heart intentionally so that then she can go in and be the savior for her son by standing up for him. And that's manipulative bullshit.
And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
She's outsmarted them again. That Moiraine.
Yeah. Because Moiraine's the elder and she's the true heir. And I'm sitting there thinking, bitch, you've been gone for 40 or 50 years at this point, according to the show's timeline. How do you think you can sit there and wield influence that your sister has built up all these years? Go fuck yourself. You don't even have power to do it in the magic world.
It's like they can't figure, like, it's like, okay, they have it. They just make up shit. It's like when they go to the tower, they freaking basically they just all claims they leave. Right? I mean, if you go to become an Aes Sedai, you basically give up your birth name. You're giving up any claim to title or land to become Aes Sedai. The only exception to that seems to be Andor. But everybody else seems to they say it in the book several times. It's like you're supposed to forsake your homeland, but you never really truly forsake it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they did say she stilled. So
and so Trip asks, is she or does she just think that? I don't care at this point. But the other thing too is how, if we pull these scenes together, so we take this interaction with her sister here in this scene, and then we go to the previous interaction that they had at the end of the last episode, where they had a bonding moment and they're smiling at each other and saying, "Oh, you did give me good advice once," and all that, and you follow it up with this. There's nothing. It doesn't match. There's nothing consistent. So she's going to tell her sister some good advice, and then the next time she sees her, or that we see them in the episode, she's going to sit there and send her son in to prove that her sister's really a bitch to everybody. I mean, yeah, we know she is in the show, but again, there's no consistency with any of these characters. And they're all, in so many ways, so very unlikable.
Oh yeah, Willie, you're right. Why is he listening to? Why all of a sudden is he just like she's back and they've met, and all of a sudden he's just following her orders? Why?
Right.
Of course, right now she's not because he said, "Oh, Lanfear, my other woman who's telling me what to do told me not to be with you, so bye." And then just Moraine just seems unconcerned. She's just going about her day, paying the bills and writing letters to Suan Sanche, who is this she hasn't been in the show, but now Lan teleports to her location to tell her something. Oh wait, we didn't get to. We did. Should we see the icicle rockets that she makes or whatever they
Oh,
are?
good grief!
Like what the hell was that?
It reminded me
What was with
of
the
a
icicle
cutscene. I don't know. It reminded me of a cutscene in Final Fantasy VIII, where the main character gets shot by icicles from a witch at the end of one of the discs.
Okay.
Man.
Here we go. Is this it? Here it comes.
Yeah. It's coming.
Hold
right here.
up. Hold up. I can't believe how few people were with the Amerlin.
Right. When she showed up in Faldara, it was a big ass boat with a fleet of people.
Yep. Huge ass entourage. Come on, do it. Do it. Oh my god. Who are you? Slow down. Oh my god. Is somebody going to attack the Amerlin? Drama, 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 drama.
I swore I thought she was actually putting her headdress on magically for a minute.
And that's what I thought she was doing. What? Why? Why?
No reason. Because and stuff. Yeah. Well,
yeah, well, I'm gonna Hayden. Thanks for being here. I'll be doing a review, and if let me know if we're running out of steam. We'll look at 7 before we sign off the episode 7 preview, if that works for you.
yeah.
If you're running out of juice, let me. I mean, you want to just skip to that now? You running out of juice? It is getting late. But
it is.
I'll do whatever you want, man.
What's our time marker on this episode?
We are at halfway.
Oh,
if there's something you want to talk about, I'll skip to it.
Here, okay, let me look through my notes here.
We have Logain and Rand. Yeah, so we'll look at the teaser here in a minute. Is it Hadain Tarek? Thank you for being here. We're gonna look at it right now, and we're all gonna have reviews. Madam and Ethrin, I gotta link your channel here, man.
Yeah,
good lord.
Elaine never had a friend.
Never had a friend.
More soul dam training.
You guys are nuts. 40 of you.
The Falme trio. Elaine and Nincompoop.
So we're okay. So real quick. So
yeah.
Oh, so I want to highlight. Yeah. So here, this part. Okay. So here, even though it was random as hell, Matt is playing dice, as he does. Okay. Rand wanders upon him. Okay.
Actually, that gambling thing is actually something that they set up well.
Yeah.
So there you go. For the folks that don't think we can't appreciate something from the show, they actually set up the fact that Matt likes to gamble.
I'm sorry, Aldan, but it's the only Wheel of Time we've gotten. And then we get...
And they're both crying, by the way. You know,
I don't care that they're crying.
But that actually right there, that's actually genuine acting. That's actually pretty well performed.
This is the best part. Do this for your whole fucking show. Why can't you do this?
And see, so like I
Why
know that
can't you do this
like
show?
like the guy Josha gets criticized for his acting, but when you get someone who is acting well, he can kind of
I
raise levels of other actors,
again,
and Josha's coming across well here.
I don't blame a lot of the actors because
Yeah,
you can see I like the person playing the Suldam could be great. It could just be what they told her to do. Joshua, unfortunately, is got his lines are fucked. This is the
right.
first time he's actually been asked to do any acting.
Yeah. It's
So
believable.
the Egwene part bothers
Like
me. He knows very well where Egwene is.
yeah. But like you look at their facial like how their faces move as they're smiling and everything. I mean, it's all actually believable because there's actually a natural um, flow with their expression in the scene. You know, they're actually you believe Matt's smiling and you believe Rand is smiling and there's actual joy in this reunion.
Yeah.
And then they fuck it all away.
And then immediately they fuck it up. Right? I mean,
I do like this line here. First round's on you. You bollocksed up my roll.
right?
Actually, a
I
good
mean,
line.
yeah. That's
I
Matt
mean,
being Matt. That's the first
yeah,
time we've seen Matt. That is the first time we've seen Matt in the Wheel of Time, like the real Matt. Like I like
yeah,
Donald. Just the and he's been doing actually a pretty good job with what he's had. He hasn't had much. That dude can play Matt if you give him the right fucking shit.
yeah. I thought the other guy could too. You know,
Oh, I think he
but
could
again,
too.
it's
It,
it's
it,
just you don't.
and I'm with Dan. I don't have a problem with Joshua. I have a problem with the lines they give him and that they have him standing in the background as a freaking totem pole.
Yeah, he's a hood ornament.
Yeah. And it just sucks because we get this one gem. It's literally just one little nugget. He spots him in the crowd and they fucking we get and that's it. And then you just fucking blow it up again. But at least, so yes, they're always crying, but at least it's warranted. The last time he saw his friend, he was in danger. He had no idea what the fuck he was. Randa was the only one that gave a shit that Matt stayed behind and was worried about him in this show. So it makes
Yep.
sense. I don't know what. Did he roll the Dark One's eyes? I don't. I want to see if he rolled two pips. Oh, okay, I got you. Thanks, man. Did he roll a one?
I don't know. I didn't catch it.
I really,
if they paid that much attention to it, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I would too be, but I just want to I just want to see. Oh, you don't see it. You don't see it.
Nope.
I could do without the music, to be honest. Oh wait, it was Pips? Hold on. Hold on. They steal his.
No, that's
No, it wasn't. Okay. All right, I can't do it anymore. God damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, then there's this scene.
Oh,
yeah, where she does not explain the collar She does not explain how she got the rings. Like she pulls out the rings to try and explain the collar, and doesn't explain any
Her
of it at
collar
all.
explanation is just well, this, that, and the other, and I used to die, had to die for that. It's like, okay, how'd you get it?
Yep.
You still haven't told me how you got it. How'd you get it? Just speak plainly. Where did you get it from? And if your
Yep.
answer is fuck off, then I guess that's fine. But you still haven't. Don't act like you answered the question. You didn't.
Yep.
Okay, then we have Egwene burning a tree. Perrin or
Which was
not
funny as hell.
freaking,
I just so when did
she
you
burns
realize
a
she
tree.
was burning the tree? When did you realize that was going to happen?
I not until she just as soon as she went the steam as soon as she talked about the roots. I'm like, oh my god, it's the tree.
Yep.
It's like, oh my god, all this like shit about us thinking like, nope, it's stupid. She just burned the tree down. There's no escape.
Yep.
There's no action scene. She just decided to burn the tree down.
Yep.
Fuck it.
And that was their whole misdirection with the supposed explosion in the preview from last episode.
And then
it's
more
just
torture.
all misdirection bullshit.
Don't forget, Brokeback Fever. So, and then also, this is actually so again, terrible lines, but they're still doing the work. But he's acting here. He's emoting.
Yeah.
He's moving. He's not. It's not just right.
They're
having a conversation.
I would have loved it. I would have loved it if Matt looked at him and says, after he's like, "Yeah, I left him behind," and be like, Matt's like, "I know, I did the same thing."
Yeah, something. Yeah. Of course, Egwene was first, not Pern. Good night, Josh. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, take care, man.
See, even this is fine. This is all good, especially the end here, right here.
And that's actually that Rand's mode of thought here in the show is actually consistent with the mode of thought that he had as a character in the books. Like, he wanted to get away from everybody and tried to alienate everybody.
Well, this was until he changed his mind. Yeah.
But
and
for
then Dragon Reborn, he
finally
decided I need to prove it to myself, and then he fucked off, right?
Well, but at the beginning of the Great Hunt, he alienated Matt.
Well, he alienated both, right? But to keep them at arm's length, not to make them think he was dead, and
yes,
to the extreme on this instead of just like, oh, true. You know what? I pissed off my friends to try and keep them a distance away from me, but that quickly he realized he had made a mistake, and then half of the trip is him trying to get back and get back in with them and explain what the hell is going on, right? Yeah. Instead, we have I'm gonna go, I'm gonna tell everybody I'm dead and fuck off, right? So
and then go bone somebody in a huge group of people.
Right, yeah, they were giving Rand the silent treatment because they're pissed off. He thought he was taking the lordling thing to the head, blah 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 blah. Right, so yeah. So here we go. Holy shit! Some acting happening. Aldan for $10, just tossing a coin to the YouTuber. Thank you. I don't know. Thank you. It makes me irrationally mad how good Donald is, mate, and how much some douche is sabotaging what he could clearly do. Yeah, I think I can't not agree with that. Just those two little tiny scenes with him and Joshua, they're the best scenes in the show by far. Like by a fucking mile. And then they turn around and he goes,
I gotta go see about a girl, mate. Break your heart.
and then he immediately goes and she says, nah, ditch him.
Yeah. But hey, this, what did he say? He said, who pissed in your drink and made you pay double? Here is another piss drink joke given by the character Matt. Who writes this stupid ass shit?
So here's also the thing, okay? Why this doesn't work either. So it's like you've gone and you've sabotaged your own good work here. Whatever she views happens. So whether he goes with him or not right now, she knows it's gonna happen. So maybe instead of being like, don't go, maybe it should be, I'm coming with you because I saw this thing, and if we have any chance to stop it, I need to be there. Or something of that matter. I still think that's bullshit, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Well,
no, you're absolutely
Rand
right.
All this, Rand knows I have these premonitions. We need to warn Rand, and we need to be careful, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then he he actually is smart in this scene because he realized Min's been a duplicitous bitch and calls her out on it. And then as he's leaving, she's like, you don't know what this is costing me. And I'm like, and I said this on the live stream earlier over on White Cloaks, but it's like, shut the hell up.
What is it costing?
It's costing her the opportunity to have her powers removed from her.
Boo fucking who?
Exactly.
This whole fucking thing where she doesn't like her powers pisses me off.
Like, yeah. So, well, it's like, okay, so you're going to sit there and say, I'm forsaking the potential to lose my powers by saving Rand's life. Wow.
Yeah,
wow. Man. Boy, geez. Let me give you the Medal of Honor.
But you're not helping. Like, that's the thing. And freaking Min knows she can't change it. So this effectively has done nothing except put this shit in Matt's head. And now instead of going off with his buddy to help his friend, he has now decided to abandon him again. So guess what? Now the next time we see the two of them together, it's gonna be like, you abandoned me, man. What the fuck?
It's and it's that. And Min not only knows in the books that everything comes true, but she's admitted so in the show as well, back in episode 8. So yeah.
So then we get
not
the
just
weird
comparing the books now, are we?
Now we get the weird fucking scene in the kitchen. It's like the weird hug. Oh my god! And then the massive teleporter opens.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, Peacock Sedai shows up.
So we have the weird scene in the book. Then we have the mass. Where else would she be? You're in Carrion. Duh, idiot. Sorry. 14 Ice Sky. Can you get me a runner? Rand, get the fuck out of here now.
Right.
Toronto, as far as you can go.
14. So she now has a boatload more people here than she did on her way back from Camelin.
She had 2 guards and 1 fucking carriage driver.
Right.
That was it. Now she's got 14 Aes Sedai. Look at all these fucking people!
That's more people than they had in Tar Valon last season.
Where did they come from? Where did all these Aes Sedai? Were they all in Carhian?
Right. Let's see. There's a white. There's some reds. And of course, Leandrin has to be involved. For some fucking reason.
Ironic, because she says she's stilled in the show. So you may have missed why we put the poll up, but she claims she's stilled herself. So I was asking if she's really stilled, or if she's not stilled and being an idiot because she's shielded, or if she's an idiot and stilled.
Yep. Thanks for the ad hominem. Appreciate it.
She's probably shielded, you're right. But she thinks she's stilled. That's the whole point of the poll. But thanks for voting. Appreciate it. I guess it is what it is, right? I don't whatever. So were all these people in Carrier? Like, I know it just it is what it is, man. It's
yeah.
Oh, the best part is
so
dumb is 41. So Moraine is dumb. She's both, actually. It looks like it looks like both that she's dumb and stilled. So,
yeah. And so at this point here,
the funny thing
how
is
much time?
Dumb, right? I mean,
what's that?
We're calling the show dumb because the show says she's stilled. So I guess we're calling the show dumb. Not you, Trip. Trip. We know you're not dumb. You're the best. You're the best.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like that's the funny thing. Hold on, I can't get off this because Trip is probably Trip and Aldan are probably the most fair people and out here. She's getting attacked.
Right.
Well, I guess I'm getting attacked, but I don't care. Like Trip and Aldan are some of the most fair people when it comes to the show that there are. All right, sorry. Back to the teleporter.
So it's at this point where I'm wondering how much time has passed because they can't keep timelines straight in this. So Alana has to take time after Lan gives in to tell her that they found the Dragon Reborn, so they've got to go they have to find Swan. Then they have to send messages out to all the other Aes Sedai, the other 14, to have them meet in Carrion or meet her along the way back to Carrion to then get here. That's got to take more time than what this show thinks. But yet, when we go to Falme, how much time has passed there? And we're not giving an indication that a whole bunch of it has passed. Right?
Well, yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Like the show doesn't make you feel like a lot of time has passed. The show makes you feel like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Like the show makes you feel like it was that, like it was maybe a day. But look, there's one carriage. Look at all these people. Where, like, were these all just? Were there? Was it 14? We know it wasn't 14 Aes Sedai in Carhian. We know how you know how we knew that. 2 of them are from the tower. Leanne and Leandrin are here, and Varen.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Varen. I missed that.
Hold on. Yeah, Varen's here too. I don't know if Cho Chow must be here too. Hold on, because she gets a credit for this episode.
What does she really? Oh Lord!
I thought she did. Well, the music's got to go, man. All right. Oh, shoot. So
Okay,
there she is, right there.
There's
There's Varen right there. Oh, see, Yasuka's getting a credit here. Where is she? Look.
Yep.
So where is she at? Oh, there she is.
There she is.
With
wearing
the ball.
her obligatory.
Like, these are all. We know these. We know these. Jesus Christ! It gets worse, man. We know all these Aes Sedai are from the tower because it's the only Aes Sedai we've seen in the tower that are here. How convenient! So there's no mistake. It's like I was even trying to be fair. It's like, well, maybe they were in Carrion. Maybe these Aes Sedai happen to be in Carrion. No, maybe some of them are, but at least 7 of them we just saw in the White Tower. Oh my god.
Man. And did they stop for white asparagus on the way?
It's not that they all teleported. Like, all of them. Like, a group. And they didn't use the ways because they don't. The ways are not used except for dark people or desperation by Moraine and the crew. The ways aren't traveled. So, like, it's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
At least do the red dot on the fucking thing. Like, do something. Not just, oh, they're here. You do. Why is she always wearing vampire? Why does she look like a fucking vampire? If that's what they like, sure, that would be fine. Like, at this point, show us that they discovered traveling. That would be like I said that on White Cloaks too. Just do it. It'll solve a lot of these problems. Just say that they know how to travel. I don't like that. I think that's silly. Just learn how to freaking do time. But if you're just gonna have them travel, just say they know traveling.
Right, and then at that point, why do you need to have Swan riding around in a coach? She can just go.
Animal Soul. Okay, so that's fine if you enjoy, like, and that's cool. I'm not like, and if you're enjoying it as a show, like, there I can see why some bits of this one people might like, but I'm glad that you recognize not a good adaptation. So thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. Because, you know, I could see someone enjoying parts of this one, and even parts of the last one. That wasn't not my cup of tea because I'm looking for, you know what, everybody knows what I'm looking for. But as long as, you know, I'm pretty much where I've said it many times. You enjoy it, cool. Don't call it an adaptation because it's not. There's no Wheel of Time here. Very little. I should say very little Wheel of Time here. Very little.
Trip, that's Leanne Sedai.
Yeah, that's Leanne. That's the Vampire Queen. The Vampire Queen Leanne. I don't know why she looks like a vampire. Like, at least to me, she looks like a vampire. So we have all these here. I didn't even catch what she said to Leandrin. And then we have Matt watching Rand leave and abandoning another person. Good job. Way to wreck it. Way to wreck it. Do you know how much better this show would be if they just let him go with Rand? And Rand and Matt could just be together at this point.
Yes. I mean, like, if you're gonna do this scene where he abandons his friends again for now the 3rd time, because I'm counting him not comforting Egwene earlier in the season as one of those. If you're going to do this, why are you having him hide away and watch Rand in the process?
I just wish he went.
It's fucking stupid.
I don't know. I wish.
And since Land can teleport, why isn't Land popping in his little hidey hole and saying hello?
Oh, no, Dan broke again. Don't break. Like, Bam says, it's if people like it, it's okay to like it. Like, we're not the like police. It's fine. Just I don't, it's just, you know, I don't like people calling it an adaptation at this point. I think for people that are enjoying it as a fantasy show, not Wheel of Time, I think you could probably call it mid. It'd be low mid for me, but like I'm trying to be fair. Like I'm trying to be fair. So we're not here to tell people their opinions. Everybody has their own opinion. So okay, as long as it's a genuine question, then we're good. Like that's the one thing we don't. No tag. Everybody has a right to their opinion. If we have questions, we'll talk about it, and that's it. So be respectful. That's all I care about. So thank you, and thank you for being classy. Classy is what we're talking about. Sometimes it gets a little dirty around here, I know, but stay classy. Stay classy, as Napoleon would say, right?
That's right. It gets a little naughty, especially with Trip in the chat.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, the class level goes about 18 with Trip. You get a plus 10 modifier immediately with Fufu. So like that's the thing that's hard for this one is this show would have gone like up a whole tier if they just send Matt with Rand and let them be together. Maybe they run into Perrin on the road. Yeah. And they go, "Why are you eating a raw wolf?" He's like, "I'm hungry."
Well, that would make Perrin a cannibal now at this point, right?
Well, he's gonna like the raw meat soon, right? So, I forgot. Okay, we could be here for a fight scene. Fight scene is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the fight scene is ridiculous.
No,
turn the sound off.
It's
fight scene.
It's such a discombobulated. You bring in a crap load of people, a crap load of troops to fight two people. It takes a minute and a half or however long it takes, and they're all standing there practically doing nothing for the most part as people attack each other one by one.
They keep doing this. Stop putting your characters that you are like the mains in these fights. Stop putting them in unwinnable situations. And then you just drag it out by making everybody just forget what you just saw. Forget that you saw all the soldiers come in. Forget that you see the archer on the roof. Forget that there's another Suldam over there. Forget all that because we have to pause and have a conversation in the middle of all this, or she has to do this to channel. Like, she took an arrow in the shoulder. Like, where's the second arrow? Like, immobilize her.
Right.
So you can call her.
Yeah.
So
or
it's
make
just
her
like,
a pincushion. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, still going Thumb just for a little bit more. We've skipped ahead a little bit, so I'm surprised. 46 people. We got up to 50. I couldn't believe it. It's so late. You guys are wild, wild people. I love it though. I love it. Let's see. Here we go. I had a pipe dream hope that the show would be the antenna for the Forsaken being wicked, effective as in Demandred, but well, someone pooped all over the lore from the books. That's my biggest problem is there's the lore from the books has been destroyed. And if non-book readers find and look, that's part of why we do this. If non-book readers enjoy the show as a fantasy show, fine. I will not let people call this Wheel of Time adaptation without saying my opinion on that, which is that it's not even close. So I'll repeat that as many times as I have to. If you like it as a fantasy show, not my taste, but fine. You can enjoy it. I'm not the police. I'm not the arbiter of what is good.
Yeah.
But it's not an adaptation. That is long gone. So All right, so here, so how many? Like, so wait, so there's one Suldam, there's him. They're watching. Did all the
Can't believe it.
soldiers file in yet? I want to sort of get a count on the
They're
soldiers.
about to. They're about to.
Pause it a second so we don't get thrown off the. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was at 7 and 8, and I couldn't see if there was another file down there. So you got at least 6, maybe more Death Watch guards. She's strolling out here. There's 2 more. There's the Suldam over here. Or there's the Damani. We're now in stare-off time. Why somebody hasn't been wrapped in flows of air yet? Why did she point at her?
Probably because that's what she did in episode
But
3.
So what? Like, obviously she's a channeler. So who is so slow that they can't think to shield her? Shield her, wrap her up, do something.
Right.
Nothing yet. Everything is slow. Everything is slow and overly dramatic. Like that. Like what is happening? My catchphrase.
Yes.
She's now pointed. She's still not channeling. Is this Rima? Is that her name? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Rima. I keep Rima. I'm sorry. So she's come out. She's announced she's Aes Sedai. Or channeler at least. The Damani has now identified her. And now we're doing the slow look at the water thing. Wink.
Yeah.
Do we not know how combat works? They don't care. The Shan don't care. She would already. She's taken too much time already.
Yeah. This isn't like
Sorry,
a
Trip.
major
You're
battle of armies.
Sorry, you're the overdramatic pauses and stuff when things could be happening. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Do better. Do better. Do something. Do better. Now we're choking on the shoulder strap. I'm not even gonna go into why this is like. She's being hung from her back and she's choking. Okay, it's silly. I'm not, but we call that a nitpick.
Yeah, physics.
So look how we have
soldiers.
even more Death Watch guards coming in. Even more. Another
Suldam.
Another Suldam.
Damani. There's your archer.
So now we have 2. You're fine with this Trip? You're fine. How are you fine with this? Combat with freaking channeling is ineffective then. If you cannot do a simple thing like incapacitate one person with 2 Damani, 2, and freaking 20 soldiers and an archer, they're just not doing anything. I'm not being no. Sorry, we're gonna agree to disagree on this one, Trip. I love you too, and you know that. This is whack. This is whack.
Well, it just doesn't make sense as a battle scene at all. It's like this scene, when you have that many people coming up against you, along with 2 people that use magic, right? This whole scene,
we're in trouble. We're gonna get captured or die or get captured. Riding out in a blaze of glory. I'm not gonna let them take me alive. Nobody's attacked them yet.
No, and this scene should last 5 seconds.
With what she's done.
Yeah, it's just with those kind of odds, There is no way that she is that effective and he is that effective as a warder Aes Sedai combo to sit there and outmatch all those people.
Like, nothing's even happened. Like, try and throw a shield and have her block it or something. Like, do something. Like, nothing's... The two Damani are sitting there doing nothing.
Yep.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Actual weapons. They are actual weapons. This is a healer. She is a healer. She is a yellow Aja Aes
Another good
Sedai.
point.
She is a healer. Against 2 weapons and 20 freaking guards. This is ridiculous. And nothing has happened yet. They are weapons. And then they kill him.
Right. Because he hesitates to mercy kill his Aes Sedai because she doesn't want to be taken captive.
They haven't done anything yet, and she's giving up. Like, again, they still haven't done anything.
Well, they killed him.
Well, yeah, now.
Yeah.
But all he's done is fight a few guards. The Damani are inactive until they just killed him. Because they killed him because they want her collared. So if they want her collared, why don't they tie her up and shield her? It's ridiculous.
Oh.
Wait, is the scene... Wait, hold on. Wait, is the scene have a color filter? Her eyes are yellow. If there's isn't, she needs to go to the doctor soon. Oh, so I don't know. That's I don't know if you're being serious. I don't.
That might be me.
I mean, the scene's sort of yellow. She's wearing a lot of yellow. Oh, I'm choking Egwene. Her state of being. Oh, and then it's the stupid freaking cannon thing. That's not what she shot, by the way. How did it turn into that?
Oh, I
hate it.
Post.
More guards. Even more guards. Second Damani. Archer. About to shoot her. We're busy marching around instead of doing anything. More crying and talking, and then she shoots. Do you see what she shot? Some shit out of her arms, and it turns into a stupid glass spear. This is ridiculous. I don't have a color. It might be them. I don't know. I don't know, Chris. Clearly has a full quiver. Shoots once. This scene is garbage.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even looked at the sword party part.
This is nitpicky here, but if you look where the spear is coming out of his belly,
he's not dead.
Well, but look, the wound is only as big as the part that's connected to his belly, yet you have the barbs that are 3 times.
Should be out. His guts should be out, hooked on that shit, shouldn't they?
That wound should be absolutely huge.
It have internal organs on it, like a small intestine, maybe. Yeah, it's a nitpick, but I don't care. You're right. It's this
again. If the show was good, if the show was actually making an effort at being decent, you can overlook these nitpicks, but everything just gets so exacerbated because it is absolute crap on screen.
Well, so now we let her get. So we kill the warder. Now the warders don't get battle rage, but she does because her warder died. Meanwhile, the 2 Dame and Suldam just watch her get bad.
Yep.
And then wait for her to kill one of them.
Because she has a sad.
Whatever weave that is.
Yeah. So while she's doing that, What are the other troops doing? What's the archer doing? What's the other Damane doing?
You want to know
Nothing.
what? Here, hold on, wait. We'll see what her troops are doing. Give me a sec. So okay, why are those guys on the ground? Weren't they just up standing next to her? Like I could be wrong. Do you see the two Death Watch guards on the ground sitting there? Hold on, I gotta see. No, they're down. They're down
No,
already.
they're
It's
down.
just the two. But yeah, so what about all the other guys on the rest of the screen? Why are they just sitting here? Is she an idiot, this Suldam? She doesn't like. What are we doing?
What is happening?
What is happening? Nothing, because they're idiots. Just I'm gonna watch. Just kill me. Yeah, thank you so much. I've been waiting for this. Kill me, thank you. Yep, I can do some breakdancing. Like so yeah. So Trip, there's not any flippy kicks, but there's breakdancing. There's breakdance fighting. So much better. Let's do the no bone breakdance here. Breakdance, thriller, yeah. So much better than flippy kicks. I want to see some flippy kicks after this. Holy shit! Like, seriously, that's they hired a fucking dancer, a break dancer, just for that, so they could do that little freaking broken bones in my body scene. Now she's sitting here crying, and we still haven't done anything. Still haven't done anything. Oh, finally. It's a miracle. The Shantan don't seem like that good of a warrior nation to me, man. One healer.
No.
One healer.
No. Dude, the Shan were ruthless in the books. Right?
What? They should have just fucking came in there and take. Like, you want to show the Shan mean business? She doesn't. They just come in there, they kill the ward immediately, collar goes on, 5 seconds, done. Done.
Yep.
And you're like, holy fuck. Right? The demonic come in there, they just blow some shit up. She's caught off guard. Next thing you know, click.
Yep.
That's it.
Pretty easy. It's called tactics.
Instead we do this. Stare me in the eyes, and then you'll die. And then, I got shot with an arrow. Only one though, because arrows are expensive, and we're not going to use them twice. Apparently, I won't pull them out of you. And fuck all those swordsmen. Why did we send 20 fucking swordsmen in here if none of them are going to fight? 2 of them fought. I haven't seen what the sword fighting looked like because I was too busy freaking amazed that the Suldam were doing nothing. Nothing. And then Egwene caves, and then we get the big reveal, the big huge reveal that the one sobbing next to her is, oh my god, it's unnamed Blue Aja bitch. Who cares?
Right.
I know I don't.
Dude, we didn't care about this chick last season.
Your eyes can roll all the way to the back of your head. That fight scene was garbage. It is
really was
garbage. It is arguably worse than the freaking flippy kick white cloak fight. It is. It's. I could make a freaking I could make a play that scene is worse.
So and yes, I would agree with you there, Thumb. A 5-second scene or fight scene would be boring on TV. And this goes to Steve's point earlier, though, is you've put the characters in the fight scene in an unwinnable situation that makes it look ridiculous when you actually sit down and analyze it. If you want to make it more realistic, you don't need to bring in all those troops. Have them go one-on-one with the Damane. Maybe 2 if you want.
Have her blocking shields or something. They put a shield up that she tears through it or something. and then they stop throwing shields because they know she can defend it. Okay, those two need to have a discussion. Have them duck inside a freaking inside a house. Then have the Damani blow the top of the house off and like, oh shit, and then they run to another room. She takes out a few guards with some freaking air or something. Like, have them do some shit instead of just standing there going, "Arr! Arr! Arr! Like, I mean, do something." And then because you're just like, well, what are all the people that you brought in here doing? Oh, they've we hit the pause button on them.
Yep. No, Mule's got it.
Fight scenes of the Bourne Identity were short, super well choreographed, and amazing. At least when he's taking down non-super spies. Look, man, I get it, but I think it would still work in this instance because you are showing it's not about the fight scene, it's about the Shan Chan power and might. And if you subvert the expectation that you're about to have a big fight and it's over in 5 seconds because they just brute forced it and then just straight up said, fuck you, you're now mine, and collared her, I think that's way more effective than some bullshit fight scene that makes no sense because you've thrown 18 guards at it to do nothing.
Yep.
Personally.
Oh, and eventually when you free Egwene, it makes that effort to get her free to seem more Herculean.
Yeah, because holy shit, did you just see what they did to that other bitch?
Right.
Fuck me.
They've had
You
to
guys mean
overcome the potentially, right?
Yeah, like it makes them extremely scary. Where's the preview at?
You got to play the episode out. So scroll it all the way to the end, and then it'll automatically go to
Okay,
this
here we go.
shit show.
All right, here's the preview. I have not really seen this. Do you want to do it with some sound, or do you want to?
Yeah, because will the sound come through?
We'll try it.
I don't think it does on your player. Yeah, no sound.
Nope. No sound? Okay, we'll make it closed captioning. No sound's probably helping us. Who is this? Chat, who is this? Is this going to be open? Is this the prophecy? This is going to be the prophecy that Moraine. This is the flashback.
Katara.
Yeah.
Are they really going to do? Oh.
What am I hanging on for, Aldan? Yeah, New Spring, man. Yeah. This is yeah. Katara, skull. Am I waiting for the skulls, Aldan?
No.
What am I waiting for, buddy?
Okay, so maybe they are going to do the.
By the way, the poll ends with 47 for both. She's dumb and stilled. 43 votes. You guys, man, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
On White Cloaks and here. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun with Gartic Phone, Wheel of Time Gartic Phone at some point.
So this is what Corey was talking about earlier is looking to be right. Then they're going to actually show the scene where she looks at Maureen and says, "Find the baby and kill it."
Yep. Save the cheerleader, kill the world. Oh wait, that's not right. My bad. I got it wrong. I know Nos. You don't sleep though, so that's okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, so that's what this is. Why is she here? That was a weird jump cut.
Yeah. Okay, so she's here now. She's looking at a younger picture of Moiraine and says, "I remember when she was that young."
Is that what she says?
Yep.
Oh, because they're in Carhian and they've invaded her house now. Great. I'm so looking forward to this.
Right?
God, dude. So is this supposed to be the Sun Throne, or does she really have a room in Carhian?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are there other people in the room while she's sprouting this off? We tried our way.
Well, they could voice over that, so I think that's probably a private conversation.
Probably. What is this? This thing you're doing with Swan. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So
tried
it our way.
Right. When you lost everything. Okay, now that cuts. Now after the shouting bit, everything said is by Moiraine at land. Not to land, at land.
Well, why? I would have done it with you, bitch, but you told me to fuck off. Why are we talking at this point, Moraine? Why are you talking to me? You treated me like dirt. You told me to fuck off. I did. Now I'm working with Suan. Can you shut the fuck up, please? Oh, by the way, another thing that makes her stupid. Remember episode 1? If she's stilled, why is she trying to even channel at all? Just asking. Remember the fake out channeling with the fades?
Yeah.
What if she's stilled? Why would she even try? Sorry, my bad. Thinking too much. So what the fuck are they doing?
How?
Is Rand really going to come in this room with all these Aes Sedai present? He really is, isn't he?
Yep.
Hold on, we got to see that again. Yeah. Good night. You're up. You're still up. Jesus, get to bed. What's that? You can open the door. Welcome to the life of a father of a 14-year-old. You can open the door, Bella. I can't hear you through the door. Did Easton lock the door? Give me a second, Nathan. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Octon, you're absolutely right. They have butchered the living shit out of Land and Moiraine to the point where they're not Land and Moron. And yes, because you can't have a civil conversation with Moiraine and Lan. It has to be where she's telling him what a shit person he is.
I had to whip my daughter. Jesus. Sorry. I apologize for that. Thank you.
Oh, you're good.
The fate of the world. Did I miss the sword fight part, or are we right there?
No, we're right there. You're the one that has controls. So his stance is not like a typical reaching kind of stance. Yeah. And why would he sit there and spin like that? And
I don't even know if he's reaching for it. Yeah, he sort of was.
Maybe. I just... Is this a trial?
A trial? Because he wasn't the dragon. You are. Whatever. We get another shot of the bathrobe meister. The bathrobe himself. How dare
there you go.
Face
it on your feet.
Who are you again? Like that should be
right.
Who are you? Have we met?
For like who was it?
Time, right? Yeah.
Who was it that was with Lan when he appeared in front of Rand in Carrion? Was it
Ivron and all them? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that should be like it should be freaking like who are you? Like we talked that one time, right?
Yep.
You were busy fucking the wisdom from my village, right?
Yes. Oh man.
It's like that. He spent more time with Nynaeve than Rand. Why would Rand give a fuck what he's saying right now? It's like, I don't know you, dude. Who are you? I
Yeah.
don't know you at all.
At all.
Mr. Mandragoran, I can't even say your name.
Face it on your feet.
Shut up. Is he gonna say all of his lighter than a feather? Face the feet on your feathers. It's like, what? That's wrong.
It's like the dyslexic sheriff of Rottingham and Men in Tights.
It's like feathers are feet, and face them when you're near a mountain. What? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you did you pop a clot in your brain? Right? What is happening, Land? Are you having a seizure? Jesus Christ. Oh. It's too late. He doesn't know Land. It's way too late. No, it's narratively makes no sense. Rand has no relationship with Land whatsoever. There should be no conversation between Land and Rand. Rand shouldn't trust Land for anything. They have no relationship.
Yeah, they are. He is inextricably linked with Moron, and Moron is not to be trusted because she's done nothing to earn that trust from Rand.
Land and Rand build a relationship over time by being with each other, by mutual respect, by training together, and by Land generally caring for Rand and wanting to help him. Land has done nothing but go after Nynaeve and then follow around Moraine like a puppy dog and get treated badly by her. He has no relationship with Rand. They have done nothing together. They have not trained together. They have done nothing. Land and Rand shouldn't even they're not even acquaintances at this point. It's a guy that came to his village and took him out of it. They barely talked on the traveling and during the season 1. He spent more time with Nynaeve. Yeah, probably. He didn't. Land did not train Rand in season 1. Exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't. Zero training. Right? I mean, it's like I'm not getting the books mixed up with the frickin' show. The show did no work with Land and Rand. Zero.
Yeah.
None.
It would have been so easy to do.
What's your point? You're not making a point. I don't understand what your point is. Even in their own narrative, Land and Rand have no relationship. Zero. So Rand taking anything from Land at this point is ridiculous because they don't know each other. So that's I'm not going to cut because you're either trolling or you're just not listening, and that's cool. So thanks for your comments.
Yep. And the video.
Yeah, right. And just because you say it's not book 1, they say it is book 1. Their version of it, and you're right. It's not. It's not even close. Not even close. Oh, okay. Where's Alden? Then all my if you guys are having a discussion chat, I will sorry. I'm putting into something that okay.
I don't
Okay.
We'll blame it on 2:30 in the morning.
You guys are having a conversation. Oh, shut up, my bad. Sorry, I've gone cross-eyed a little bit. Let's get through this. Sorry, my bad. All right. Wait, so okay, so wait a second. Prepare him for what? So I'm trying to decipher this. So is this now Suwan is now going to put Lan with Rand side by side? Is that what we're doing now? We're doing the extreme catch-up model? You will not leave his side. Like, is that like? Hold on, let me get back to that. Like, is that because that comes right after Lan? What? Okay, so whatever comes, face it on your feet. So I'm curious who's.
That's got to be Rand, doesn't it?
This maybe.
I mean, he'll have a fancy. Well, I don't know. It might be somebody else who doesn't have, because there's no taint there. So
yeah, it might be Lanfear or.
Oh, sorry. There's no taint on the show because Rafe didn't want to add that phrase because it's perverted or something.
See, she's still on her coach. Was she?
Oh no. Oh, mule.
What's happening? Oh, meme? Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just my brain is obviously functioning slower because I'm trying to Oh, Jesus Christ.
I haven't seen this yet and I'm laughing. I can't wait.
Hold on, because I'm trying to. Okay, I'll bring it up in a second.
This is riveting stuff, folks. Stay tuned.
So, hold on. This comment confuses me. Like, maybe am I reading this wrong? Listening to the so-called book fans is a surefire way to destroy any love for the Wheel of Time. It's a shame, given how great the story is. You guys just seem out to destroy it. The show, yes,
the show destroyed itself.
We talk endlessly about how great the books are. We've gotten many friends to read it and actually do read-alongs on their channels, talking and praising about how great the books are and why they should make a great TV show, but they've missed it. This is just, I'm not sure if maybe it's, I don't know. I'm not sure if the show's destroyed itself. I don't know, because
the show destroyed itself. We're not out to destroy other people's love for the show, which, if you are that weak where somebody else's sour opinion of a show is going to affect the way that you're able to enjoy it, then I feel bad for you. We're not. What we're doing is we are gathering together as people who are like-mindedly against the show, just from the point of view of it's not an adaptation. It's not faithful to Robert Jordan. It has no respect for Robert Jordan. None of that.
Yeah,
and so that's our defense.
That doesn't touch the books and the purity and how good they are at all.
Right.
I mean, us talking about how the show is not good and definitely not an adaptation isn't just. In fact, it's actually driving more people to go read the books. I mean, I know lots of people that have started just from us talking about it and getting curious why we like it so much. So, I'm not sure. I don't know if I read it wrong. I don't know if it destroying the show is not hard because it destroys itself every time it releases an episode.
Yeah.
And even
it's
when
a house of cards.
Even when they get something close to right, they screw it up 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Right? Well, the math scenes are the ones that just drive me crazy because
Yeah, or even the stuff that they do get right that they don't destroy, it's much less effective because they haven't built up anything behind it to actually undergird it and give it a foundation. And so that's why that's all just like sprinkled member berries of this and this and this, and like, oh yeah, we're using the books, and it's like, no, you're putting crap on a screen. That's, oh boy.
This is I think I need to zoom out a little bit. This is Wheels meme. The first stage of the dragon. Oh wait, the difference between show canon and book canon are starting to ramp. The first age of the dragon, the second age the dragon reborn, the third age the dragon reborn.
Oh my goodness. Dragon reborn.
Oh, have we come to a consensus? I don't want to get into the middle of a fight, but I hope it's not a fight. I hope it's a friendly discuss. Well, not what debate. Debating is good. Having debates is fine as long as we're not being over. I was gonna say mean, but overly mean or calling each other names or whatever. So I trust you guys are having a good discussion. I did get to see most of it because. Well, what are we still doing up talking about this thing, Nate? What has happened? Like I didn't expect to have this many people watching, so thank you very much. Look, we had some new people in here, which is good. It's fine. Again, I'm not the arbiter. If you like the show, good on you.
Dude, spirited discussion is a good thing, and it should be allowed and tolerated. Period. Disagreement actually forces everybody involved to sit there and hone their arguments and make them stronger, or find out that your arguments aren't as good and then change your mind or figure out a way that it actually makes sense and hone them a different way.
Trip, I think Trip's passionate every night. What are you talking about, Trip? Come on.
Seriously. She comes fully loaded all the time.
Yeah. So okay. So it looks like there's a book. It's like a book discussion happening. Like so that's good. That's fine. I'm like as long as everybody's just being respectful. That was the word I was looking for. Respectful of each other. Have as many debates as you like, as long as you're not being silly. So anybody's reasons for liking, not liking, enjoying, and not enjoying are their own. I don't, you shouldn't have to have somebody tell you. So yeah, absolutely. If you like it, great. I don't get you. I never will, but that's okay. A lot of people don't get me, and that's what it is. So that's fine.
Right.
So, any parting words, my friend?
Good night. I'm tired.
I'm tired too. I did this. I'm stupid.
I know. My wife is going to look at me like, excuse me?
Like, what did you do, you dummy? It's like, well, there were 50 people watching at one point.
I'm actually surprised that I don't have a text from her yet telling me to come to bed 3 hours ago.
Where the fuck are you? Did you have a heart attack in the garage? What is going on?
Right.
Remember, Dragon Reborn. Mule, thank you for the memes, dude. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Seriously.
Thank you for if you're still here. Thanks. Thank you. Aldan, thank you. Everybody, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the cool chats and anybody new.
Good spirited discussion.
Anybody new and anybody I know, especially when you're coming into a place that has a different point of view. Sometimes it's hard to throw a chat up there. I do appreciate it, especially when it's not attacking us or calling us names. We have the same rights as you guys to like it. We have the same rights to dislike it and talk about it. So,
yep.
And I don't know, you might not understand that, but that's that's okay. I don't understand how you could like it, and that doesn't make anybody a bad person. That's just that just is what it is. So
it's a difference of perspective, is all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's tough to see things on the other side.
All right. So we're done. Thanks for being here. Gosh. And yeah, we'll see you soon. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be to work at 6 a.m. So holy crap, I'm in trouble. So all right, until next time, guys. Thank you all, super chats. Thank you for all the members. We'll do a member stream early in the week, so become a member if you want to hop on and chat live with me and some of the others. And until then, have a great morning. And all hail the and all hail the Lord Dragon. Holy crap!
Sharmanethrin.
This stream is brought to you by. Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us, and
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love.